now you owe me a 10-second call.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my review-ish of Fast and Furious from 2009, I want to say. This is the fourth film in the Fast and Furious series, and this is probably going to be my shortest review of, hopefully it's going to be my shortest review of all these movies. Here's the list out of the way. It is at number 4, unironically, because this movie sucked. Okay, this movie sucked. So, the first movie was all over the place, right? And I wouldn't call it necessarily boring, but it had my attention. The second movie was really good, really fascinating, totally engaged me the whole time. You know, good movie. The third movie, Tokyo Drift, was, like I said, kind of boring, but it had me engaged. Like, it's hard to describe how it's boring, but kept me engaged. The movies weren't even boring. I don't even like saying that. There's another synonym of boring that I could use that worked better there. But this movie just made no sense, and not even like a fun no sense, like a what's happening, what's going on. No, like I think it started out as a murder mystery, and then they figured it out, and then they were like working for the guys who murdered his sister or his girlfriend, but they weren't at the same time because they were working for the cops, but they weren't working for the cops. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to get some people, like, watching this video being like, you idiot, how could you not follow what they were doing? Are you stupid? And it's like, I think I am stupid, because I just I don't get what was happening, why it was happening, any of that. I just didn't understand. So then because of that, I'm disengaged, right? And I keep trying to catch up, but I just can't. And that's the movie's fault. That's not my fault for not knowing what's going on. I'm not saying the movie needs to spell it out for me. I'm just saying I was just confused and then uninterested. Then I don't know if it's Vin Diesel. I don't really like Vin Diesel's character all that much. Dom, he's just kind of a nothing character. He's not boring. He's just nothing. Paul Walker was getting better. Paul Walker was good in Too Fast and Furious. Because I think it was just because he worked off of his partner well, Roman. But then I just don't think that Paul Walker and Vin Diesel work well off of each other in these movies, which kind of sucks because I think that's the whole basis of these movies. I don't know. From what I hear, the middle part of the saga is kind of the rough patch. You know, the beginning is they're catching their footing, they're really doing, you know, fun stuff. The middle, they kind of take it more seriously, which sucks. But then when they get into the later stuff, they take themselves less seriously. So, I don't know. The biggest problem was I had no idea what was going on. You know, at least in the first one, if I was confused, I was still engaged. I think that's a better way to put it. Not boring. If I was confused, I was still engaged. You know, with Tokyo Drift wasn't all that confusing. It was really straightforward. Too Fast, Too Furious. If I was confused, I was still having a fun time with it. This one just felt so boring. It felt like Vin Diesel didn't want to be there. Like, is that weird? I'm pretty sure he was an executive producer on this one. Maybe the future one, it's not this one. But he just felt so bored. So did kind of Paul Walker. He kind of felt bored. I don't know. I'm pretty sure The Rock shows up in the next one, and I think the next one is where they take the bank. Like, literally drag a bank. So it gets kind of nuts. So I'm hoping it gets better from there. You know, I don't know if it's just I'm getting fast and fatigued, you know? Fatigued and furious. It could be because it's late. I don't know. This movie really didn't do it for me. I didn't think there was going to be one worse than the first. Not saying the first was bad. Just, you know, I don't know. This was a bad movie. I was kind of hoping it'd be a series of movies that I can't really say, well, none of them are bad. They're just kind of boring, you know, unengaging. This one was just bad. Okay, it sucked. This movie sucked. I'm saying it. This movie sucked. Anyways, Fast 5 is next. Ready to see some rock. See y'all tomorrow. Video over.